Suspension system of a vehicle plays a vital role in enhancing vehicle's overall performance and comfort. They are responsible for absorbing shocks and maintaining stability, ensuring a smooth and controlled ride. But how do suspension systems actually work? Suspension systems are designed to cushion and enhance the vehicle's stability. They work by absorbing the impact of bumps, potholes, and uneven road surfaces, minimizing vibrations and ensuring better tire contact with the road. One crucial component of suspension systems is suspension springs. These deceptively simple components do a lot of heavy lifting as they support the vehicle's weight while helping to absorb shocks and maintain overall ride quality. But how exactly do these seemingly simple coils help keep your ride smooth? And how did they come to be such an essential part of modern vehicles? So today, in this video, we'll look into different types of suspension spring, starting with leaf spring. A leaf spring is a simple and effective form of suspension, commonly used in many vehicles. It is typically made of several layers or leaves of spring steel bound together in a specific pattern. These leaves are progressively shorter in length and are stacked on top of one another. Forming a curved or arched shape resembling a bow, this design provides flexibility and resilience to the spring. Leaf springs, with their simple yet effective design, have been an integral part of vehicle suspension systems for centuries. Their ability to distribute weight, absorb shocks, and maintain stability make them a cornerstone of safe and comfortable transportation. Leaf springs were used extensively in the suspension systems of wagons, carriages, and early automobiles, making them one of the oldest forms of vehicle suspension. The earliest known leaf springs began appearing on carriages in France in the mid-17th century in the form of the two-part elbow spring, and later migrated to England and Germany, appearing on the carriages of the wealthy in those countries around 1750. Obadiah Elliott is credited with inventing the modern leaf spring with his 1804 patent on elliptical leaf springs, which brought him significant recognition and revenue. A leaf spring, originally known as a laminated or carriage spring, is sometimes referred to as a semi-elliptical spring, or cart spring. The shape of the spring can be semi-elliptical or elliptical, which is why it's sometimes referred to by those names. Leaf spring contains main leaf, helper leaves, and overload leaf. Center bolt, rebound clips or spring clamps, eyes, front and rear, shackles, U-bolts, spring plate or axle seat, mounting brackets, front and rear hangers, and bushings in the eyes and shackles. First, the main component is the leaf spring itself. They're made of several layers of metal called leaves. The top one is the main leaf, which is the longest and has eyes at the ends where it attaches to the vehicle frame. Then, there are other leaves stacked underneath, called secondary or helper leaves. They add stiffness and support the main leaf. There's also a center bolt that holds all the leaves together. Without that, the leaves might shift around. Shackles are those metal links that connect the end of the leaf spring to the frame. They allow the spring to flex when the vehicle goes over bumps. The eyes are the ends of the main leaf. The front eye attaches to the front hanger on the frame, while the rear eye connects to the shackle. The shackle itself is near the rear end, allowing movement. Then there's the U-bolts. Those are the big bolts that clamp the leaf spring to the axle. They keep the axle in place relative to the spring. The axle sits on top of the spring, so the U-bolts wrap around the axle and bolt into the spring plate, which is a metal plate that sits on top of the spring.